Good morning, everyone. My name's Joey. Josie's back there playing. It's almost lunchtime. We've got tied up this morning with that four-wheeler. I went and bought a spark plug for that four-wheeler this morning. Or not this morning, yesterday. And because it wouldn't start yesterday morning. Or see, how'd that work? Night before last, it run until it got dark and it cooled down. And I tried to start it, it wouldn't fire, it wouldn't do nothing. So we went to visit Dad yesterday, and on the way there's actually a auto parts store that's on the way. It's right off the road. So we stopped there and got a spark plug for the four-wheeler. I put the new spark plug in it, fired right up yesterday. We rode it all off and on all day yesterday while we was here at the house. Never had a problem with it. Wouldn't start this morning. Wouldn't even hit, wouldn't do nothing. So my father-in-law had mentioned taking the seat off of it, getting to the breather, and just barely squirting a little bit of starting fluid on that breather and see if it would fire, and then you could tell whether or not it was gas or something different. But I did. I took it off, sprayed just a little squirt on that breather, fired right up. It went from where we got it parked at over there in the barn, around the barn, and made it to right there, and it died. Wouldn't hit a lick. Beyond me. I fooled with it, and then just all at once it fired up, started up, fine. We rode it down to the goats, turned around down there, went down the road, rode down the road, come back, rode around here a little bit. They're perfectly fine. That thing's, I don't know what's the matter with that thing, but it's driving me crazy. But I mentioned in a couple videos back that me and Josie had went and bought some stuff, and I wasn't going to show you until we got ready to actually do something with it, I guess. I'm going to try to do a little bit of something with it today. Not a lot, but a little bit. But we went and got 30 used fence posts. They're 8-inch posts, and some of them, you can tell, some of them's a little worse for it. I wasn't able to pick through them. The guy that where I picked them up at, he had them. I couldn't even get my truck to where they were at. It was just so muddy and stuff. He just went down and he has them bundled up in bundles of 25. And so he just went down there and scooped up some with the forks of his truck, or his tractor, and threw them in the back of the truck that way. But we bought 30 off him. Got them for $7 a piece. It was a good price. I mean, like I said, there's some of them, I think I can use all of them, because I think some of it's the top of the post, and it's horse farms over there. It's a little north here around Lexington, Kentucky, where all the thoroughbred farms are at. So that's where they come from. But the tops of them, you can see where the horse has been chewing around on the top of them and stuff. But I think we'll be able to use all of them. 30 of those posts in my truck was a haul. But we got those, and we also picked up a row of fence. But I was going to go back here. It's almost lunchtime. We food with that four-wheeler so much this morning. It's almost lunchtime. But I'm going to go back here and put one post in the ground anyway. And then I think after lunch, I might, if it's dry enough, I might try to see if I can get that tractor over there and pull up some of them logs I need to get up out of there. But I want to just get that one post in the ground and have that part of it done. Those bigger posts, I will have to change up some stuff, like the nails that I bought at Lowe's. I only got 8-inch spikes, so I'll have to cut the head off of those and just drill the hole in one side of the post and drive it in so far, leaving some of it stuck out, and do those that way instead of being able to put them all the way through the post like I was, because they won't be long enough. They're 8-inch spikes, and them 8-inch posts are pretty close to 8-inch posts anyway, so they ain't gonna go all the way through. So, but I'm gonna get my post hole digger, go over here and try to get a hole dug and get one post in. I already packed the post over there. I think I'm gonna use the tractor to get the rest of them, because those are heavy, and that about wore me out getting it over there. We ain't seen by yet. kind of be a corner. It's going from here up to that corner there. And that is all our property still over there. But they go down to here. And from here, we'll shoot down that logging road. So it'd be just a slight corner here, not a super steep corner, but a little bit of a corner.
That's a super deep corner.
Curious to see how well that digs down through there. But yeah, and then kind of what I'm planning on doing, if we own that whole little valley right there, the other top of the hill is kind of over in that direction there. But I do want to run this fence down that and come back up. And what I want to do is, that side of the hill over there is so steep that, I mean, you can't walk down it, you got to slide down it. It is super steep, so there's not much I can do with that. And so what I was thinking about doing is there's a pin, property line pin, just right over there somewhere in that area. But I was going to come off this corner and go over to there and do that. But I still want to run like maybe one string of barbed wire or something across that property line, just so that other people know that I know that is mine, in case somebody comes up through there and decides they want to try it to take it or something. But I do want them to know that I know that I do own that. It just ain't nothing you can do with it. It's just way too steep. If I had the rest of the land at the bottom of the hill, you know, I probably could do something with it. I'd run a fence down it, but it don't. It goes to the bottom of the hill and stops, and then comes back up that steep hill sideways. You can't even walk on it. So we're gonna go get us some lunch. It's a little bit after lunch now. Chicken nuggets and fries. We'll get back. I think it's dry enough. I might be able to get them logs out of there. I'm gonna try it anyway. Well, I guess I'll let that dry out just a little bit more. Kind of got interesting there for a minute. I rode that log over there, put it up against that little tree, and that's the only thing kept him from really keeping on going over the hill. 'Cause it wanted to go downhill. Well, I guess that'll wait just a little bit. I was trying to get it today because it's supposed to rain again tonight. So it just seems like we're in a never-ending cycle of rain right at the moment. So I guess I'll go get my fence and stuff. We'll see if we can get another post up there. I mean, I could run that one little section there, and it won't be in the way of getting logs out of there, I don't think. Could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Well, even without a log, that was kind of interesting. I did think about leaving it down there, but they're giving rain for tonight, and then in a few days from now, they're talking about it getting cold again. And I definitely didn't want to wind up it getting cold for a few days and then us get back into a freeze or something other. And who knows when I could have got it out. And you know, within a couple of weeks, I'll probably have to get hay again, put hay out. So I felt like I needed to get it out of there, no matter what. Now, I will say, if I had dug that post first, I probably wouldn't even went down there. That one had a lot of water in it. This one not so much, but that one did. I don't know if maybe because it's so close to that tree there. But it didn't go as planned today, but we did get the H brace in. There's just one post in the middle of that corner. Well, actually two, because I'll have to put another H brace over there. So there'll be two more posts there and one of these little brace posts. Now, I am so glad I went and got those posts. They're so much better. That is so much more solid than those. And I got those deep, especially those up there. They were deep in the ground, but it's just the bigger posts do better. Them small posts, it don't matter. You just can't tamp them enough to get that ground tight enough around them. You could probably concrete them or something maybe, but you can't tamp the dirt in there and get them to sit solid. They're too skinny. So I'm glad I got those posts. Like I said, I'll have to pick through them. I think I can use all of them. I was looking at them when I was getting them out of the truck. There's a couple of them kind of got a lot of rot in them, but I think they'll be all right. For what I want to use them for anyway, they'll do fine. So a lot of it I'll probably, where it's right up at the top where the horses I guess chewed on it, I can probably just cut it off because I can't. A lot of these places I can't get in the ground very deep, and you know it's extra post. But not, like I said, it's not as planned today. But when is it ever as planned around here? Seems like. I wanted to get all those logs out of there, but it don't seem like that's gonna happen because I need to get those out before I get that fence up. That next stretch, I can't. Once I get that up, I'd have to saw that logs up in pieces and pack it out.
My Minnie Mouse door open.
It's probably clogged up with dirt because you put dirt in it all the time. If I had to guess, the last time you couldn't get it open, it's plumb full of mud, dried up mud. But we're gonna wrap it up for this video. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Getting to see me tighten up. I told somebody when I was getting on tractor, I said, because usually she wants to ride. I said, this might be dangerous. You want to just sit up here and watch TV? And she agreed to sit up here and watch TV while I done that. So she wasn't on the tractor. But we appreciate y'all watching. We'll catch you on the next one.